What on earth could that be? Is it a game jam? Yeah, so I participated in my first game jam ever. And the title of this video, unfortunately, it's 100% clickbait. But I did win an award, which is crazy because this jam was 3 days long. And just like every other game jam devlog that you are ever going to watch, I did not have 3 days to work on it. So I joined the Nexus Commons Game Jam number 4 with one sole purpose of seeing how good of a story I could write. So the theme was open tent, which I had absolutely no idea how to stand out in this theme. So I did what any responsible game developer would do in my situation, and I ordered myself McDonald's to buy time. Anyways, after my totally essential break, I jumped straight into my planning doc and I came up with this idea of an old man sitting by a fire, kind of like one of those fortune tellers, but instead he's in the woods. People would come up to him asking for help, and you could either welcome them into your tent and give wisdom raising your goodness, or you could shut them out and close your tent, lowering it, which your choices would matter later. Sounds pretty good, right? That's not how it went at all. So I had a tournament that I forgot about that weekend, so I ended up wasting all the time that I had. I came home with 5 hours left. I unpacked and I immediately just sat down. And somehow I finished the entire game in just 4. Alright, so I jumped straight into Godot and looked at my checklist, and immediately I just crossed out more things than I actually ever even started. At that point, I realized that there's no shot that I was gonna do any art, and there was no shot that I was gonna find any music, and absolutely no shot that I was gonna even do it the right way, because everybody knows that I do not have the talent to do this in this short amount of time. So I did what any speedrunning developer would do. I set up the entire scene and I googled how to make fire look like fire. And by the end of hour 1, I had a background and a kind of flashing fire, which was not actually fire at all. So I coded my own dialogue system, which, don't worry, this decision did come back to haunt me later. During hour 3, I wrote all the dialogue for the old man and the lost souls. I also added the branching choices. Not to spoil anything, but the nicer you are, the nicer one specific soul treats you later. Hour 4 was just polishing, which in game dev terms, at least my terms, it means fixing the fact that none of it worked at all. My game would not even start, not because of one error, but because everything was an error. My dialogue was broken, my fire was broken, and I was feeling a little broken myself. Finally, and the worst part of the game jam in my experience was exporting the game. It didn't work multiple times, but somehow I submitted the game with 33 seconds to spare. So basically, I am just the greatest developer of all time. Or for 33 seconds, I was the greatest developer of all time. Allow me to show you the final version of The Last Fire, the game I somehow built in 4 hours. The Last Fire is a quiet, choice-based story where lost souls wander into your camp and ask for help. You play as an old man, the last keeper of a fading fire, and the only thing you have to offer is your memory. When you welcome someone into your tent and share wisdom, you give up a piece of yourself. Literally. Each time you help a soul, you lose a memory forever, and you can only hold on for so long, until one soul arrives, not to be helped, but to help you. After 3 long days of waiting for results, I opened the Game Jam page, and I actually won Best Lore/Story. I also got about 40 views on my page, which I think is good, I don't know. I also won a lot of reviews, low reviews. Don't plan a tournament during a game jam reviews. So, did I create a great award-winning AAA masterpiece? No. Did I create a game I'm going to keep working on? It's going to be a main project? Also no. But, did I make a game I'm genuinely proud of in 4 hours? While dying inside? And honestly, Talking to the other developers and being a part of this tiny community, it opened my eyes to how fun game jams actually could be. So what does this game jam have in common with my next big project, The Pact? They are both very, very good reasons to subscribe. Just kidding. Kind of. My actual goal is to take everything I learned from this jam, the writing, the pacing, and a little bit of the panic, and put it into my main project, The Pact. If you don't know what it is, The Pact is a 2D narrative game with choices, emotions, and teenage banter. It follows a boy who makes a pact with himself to prove his life. Oh, I don't think you guys understand how many times I have messed up this script while recording this. Anyways, he makes a pact with himself to improve his life, no matter what it costs him. And unlike me, the main character can actually talk to women. So yeah, more posts about anything soon. Subscribe if you want to follow me in this journey. Thank you so much for watching.